Being a human is a 1-to-1 ratio. What does that mean? What do I mean by that? When I lived in Colorado, I would buy these edibles, and it was 1-to-1. It was 1 part THC to 1 part CBD, and which made it, really pretty complete treat in my opinion. But I was driving on I-40. I'm in Oklahoma right now, heading to Florida, and I was in the left-hand lane, in the middle lane, and then there was the right lane that was under construction. So there was only the middle and the left-hand lane open. And the left-hand lane, it was weird, where the left-hand lane was gonna end and then the construction ends, we had to shift back over. So the middle lane became the left lane and the right lane became what was closed, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So I saw this car coming up behind me while I was in the left-hand lane, knowing that they were going faster and that lane was about to close, but I saw the lane above me open. What I realized is it would be easier for him if I merged right now, because I'll be able to keep going at the same speed into the new lane, and it will prevent him from having to slam on his brakes since that road is coming to an abrupt stop. And what I realized is that being a human is a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 ratio being the external, and 1 ratio being the internal. And one thing that I am a really big advocate on is being a aware human being of your surroundings and using your selfishness, which I believe everybody has. I think everyone, to be a human is to be selfish. That's how you survive. Now, a better term to describe what commonly people think is selfishness, in my opinion, is egocentric. A lot of people are egocentric, meaning that they are only centered around their own ego and they think everything revolves around them. Those are immature humans. They're the ones that still need to grow, or they're just going to end up, derailing, and it's not going to be a good life. They're going to grow in the swamps. They're not really ever going to get out into the rivers that are flowing, you know what I'm saying? They're just going to stay stagnant, and bacteria is going to develop, and that's going to be their life. So once you mature, though, what it's about, and I mean this in a sense of really experiencing life, the highs and the lows, and just feeling the water when it's cold, enjoying it when it's warm, but not refusing it either way. You understand what I'm saying? So a human experience is better spent with a 1-to-1 ratio. So consider both your external and then consider what's internal, and then swim with it. And that's more of a Buddhist way. That's more of an Eastern way of going down the river. That's another way. It's another raft to float down the river of life on. So being a human is a 1-to-1 ratio, and I think that should make more sense. I shouldn't have to elaborate more than that. So, anyways, just wanted to record that. That's all.